Reducing our dependency on fossil fuels toward the generation of electricity can become a reality before the perceived date of 2030. This can be done via the renewable energy programs of the Public Utilities Regulatory Commission, which have the capability of reducing Canadians' electricity bills, which have been an issue of major contention recently. Regulatory accountant Jenna Jacob elaborates that this can be possible when the Small-Scale Independent Power Producers Program comes on stream, distributing renewable energy to the grid.
And the more renewable energy that is taken on, it would be distributed for every customer in terms of the customer would get a share of the lower pricing of the renewable charge on their bill every month.
Regulatory engineer Davre Bola, however, notes that there are some hurdles that have arisen with getting the small IPP program off the ground despite sustainable interest shown.
What we would have seen, however, is that to a certain level, for that program, there has been a certain level of resistance, which would have caused things to be a little delayed. In simple terms, there are some individuals who just want to do what they want.
Bola says due to the scope of engineering and guidelines in being granted a license for the small IPPs, its implementation is expected in the first or second quarter of 2022.
Unfortunately, you don't follow procedures, no license. So that's in some way a bit of an impasse. But I would not, I would still go as far to consider that program successful to this point, even though there have been no license given so far, because of the aspect that there are quite a few in the pipeline that are very close.
Meanwhile, the self-generator program for residential homes and commercial buildings has been much easier to implement, says the regulatory engineer, noting its affordability. Bola says of the 1 megawatt accumulated capacity for the self-generator program, 334 kilowatts have already been taken, which is inclusive of individuals who are in the process of getting their permits. The regulatory accountant says several financial institutions have been engaged in offering loans towards the renewable energy programs.
In terms of benefits, we have benefits to the initial self-generator, which is for them to reduce their fuel energy consumption by using the generated energy. Also, there is a passive income that they can use by selling their extra generation to the grid.
Finance Minister Gregory Bowen is expected to address the issue of high electricity bills in the budget on Friday.